Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping into the contract miner. That's right, the Christmas event has started where even as a free player, you can get yourself some great rewards. So keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments, and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so as you can see, we're here at the contract miner. And like I say, the Xmas event has started. Now, we are going to get into that in just a second. But before we do, I've got a couple of things I need to sort of tell you. I'm not sure how to put it. So basically, I just want to be honest about some things. And as I always do, you know, I'll always try and be as transparent, as honest and open with you guys as possible, you know, because I know at the end of the day, you know, anyone can tell you what you want to hear. But the thing is, I think, you know, I try and tell you what you want to hear, but I'll also give you the bad side of things as well. But this is not bad, so don't worry. So anyway, for those of you that do follow my channel regularly, you'll remember we did a video for Contract Miner about a month ago. And in that video, I said that I was going to do like a two-part experiment. And basically, I think I'd got about 12,000 CMC in my account. And then the idea was what I was going to do was basically stop mining CMC, purely mine Litecoin, and then see how much Litecoin we could build up for that 12,000 CMC. Because obviously you've got to buy power units, so I would be spending that 12,000. The idea was once that 12,000 was completely depleted, then we would have a look at how much I'd earn. So you'd got some kind of gauge on, you know, you could sort of work out how much you could earn over an X amount of time and stuff like that. So that was the point of it. So it went a bit wrong, but I'll show you where we're at the moment. You can see down here we are mining Litecoin, as I said, and here we've got a current balance of 2,142,420, that would be. But the problem is that because of how much my account is earning, that even though I'm not actually mining CMC, that basically I'm buying power units, and then the next day I'm coming in and the amount I've paid for my power units has essentially been replaced overnight. So I was unable to actually get that 12,000 down to zero. What I did do was I went and bought, I don't know if it was a mistake, but someone had put a S3 miner on the marketplace for 9,000 CMC, which at the time the cheapest was about 12,000. They'd put it on for 9,000, so I bought that, which obviously then dropped my CMC quite considerably. But basically, I've not been able to get it down to zero. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep mining Litecoin until we get to the maximum payout, which is 5 million Litecoin. Then I'm going to make that withdrawal. And then obviously you guys, I can do a payment proof for that. And you can see that obviously the program is still working fine. So the next thing I've got to be open and honest about with you, as you can see, with 360,380 CMC in there. So obviously I've just said that, you know, I had 12, I spent 9, and then it's like, well, where's that come from then, RJ? So basically, because of the Christmas event, obviously I would have covered the Christmas event anyway. I do regular videos for Contract Miner, but anyway, obviously I do talk to the developer. We were having a back and forth. Basically, I wanted him to explain to me really how the event worked, where he's given prizes to free players, but he's also given prizes to paid players. So basically, it's a bit like some of the other programs we use. So you've got free players will get these prizes, premium players will get those prizes. So, I wanted to be clear on how everything was working. So anyway, during that period, he offered to put in into my account the amount of CMC required to bump me up to premium level in the Xmas event, which obviously, massive shout out to him. He didn't need to do that. I'm very thankful that he is doing that, or he has done that, and that allows me to then get the partake in the premium side of things. But anyway, as free players, like I said in the intro, as free players, you will still get some really good prizes. And it is the first big event that the developer has done on Contract Miner. And I have to say, he's been very good to you guys, because I think you guys, it's a month event, but I think you guys will get through this pretty quickly and you'll be able to claim them rewards pretty rapid. And then obviously you'll have them added to your account, which obviously is going to be a great bonus for you guys. So anyway, without further ado, let's get in to the event. I do have a bit of a gripe. As always, I'm always going to, like I say, I'm always honest. I'm always going to give you both sides of things. I'm sure the developer is like, oh, no, don't start with the bad news. No, all it is, it's just one of these little things. I did mention a similar thing when it was, when there was a bit of a update to the site and we got the new racks and all that kind of stuff. And basically when you go in and buy the power units, the power bar was nowhere to be seen. So it was very difficult to gauge how, when you got to a full bar, like if you wanted to fill that bar up to absolute perfectly, without the bar being there and without a real idea of how much power you were buying, it was very difficult. But anyway, after my little gripe, he added that bar back into the power unit area. But my gripe with this is that if I come out of this page and then go, let's say I go to inventory or I go into the shop or something like that, the only way I can get back to this page is by going back to the home page here and then clicking on the banner again. I know that's really, you just think, well, that is just so minute. And it is minute, but it's sort of like one of these little details that you kind of think, if you just had like a button here that just says Xmas event that you could just click on, or even put it into maybe a drop down where you'd sensibly find it, it would just be a bit easier. And that's all it is. That's sort of pretty much one of my main gripes about this, is that it's just, you got to sort of, like I say, you're dotting around a bit to end up coming back to this page. Anyway, one of the things I did do, obviously, as I've told you, I do, and as you can see, I do have the credits in there to be a premium member. Now, what I did last night was I wanted to see, sort of by doing things, what I could get as a free player. Now, we're also going to look at, so before I'm jumping the gun, I'm just going too quick. So basically, I've accrued 94 activity points. How did I get that? Simply by playing the RP games. So you go in here, and you can play all three of these. There's no real downside of playing these. So we do this. So remember, I had 94 credits. And then we can do this one. Choose heads. there, click, do I win? Yeah, I won 120 reward points. And remember, like I said, for those of you who caught that little short, that little YouTube short I did, all this stuff that you're doing to build up points is stuff you would do anyway, which is also something I really like about events. When they, I've been on sites where they've done events, but they're making you go and do things that you would not normally do. So for me, it's a bit, I just think that's a bit wrong, because it's like, you're forcing people to do things that they wouldn't normally do or don't want to do just to take part in the event. But to do it where you're just doing the same things that you would normally do, then I think that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so open the chest. Did we get anything? No. But even though we didn't win anything here, we still get activity points. So if we drop, so we go back home, we click on the banner, and there you go. So we're at 107 now. Now, I mean, although those 3 games, though, you can do them as often as you want every single day. And if we scroll down here, so basically just being as a free player, and the other thing I did was I did some PTC ads. I don't know if, yeah, look, see, I did all the PTC ads, and between that and the games, that's what got me the 107. And if we scroll down, you can see here I've got 107, but for 150 points, so you only need another 43 points, I'm going to get 50,000 reward points. At 300 points, you're going to get 20,000 time mega hash for 7 days. That's a 20,000 mega hashes of power for 7 days. 25% mining boost for 6 hours. 150,000 reward points. And you got a lot of this. I mean, anything that says epic next to it or premium, yes, they are going to be for the for the premium members. But if we scroll down, obviously you've got 75,000 reward points. You had 100 power units there for free members. A 10,000 time mega hash for 7 days free members. 200 power units for free members. Premium, 100,000 reward points for free members. And obviously with those reward points, you can go into the reward point area and buy yourself either more power units or more time mega hash. So again, you can still boost your account. And then here you've got the free miner that's going to give you 7,500 mega hashes. That is as a free member. So you can pick up a new a free miner there. And obviously down here you've got 35,000 time mega hash for 7 days. So that is all really good. I think even as a free member, that is really good. The only thing on here I would say is I probably would have liked one more miner for the free players, but just one of the low ones. So like we go into the shop, like one of these. So one of these starting miners, I probably would have liked to see one more miner to be thrown in there for free members. But remember, this is Contract Miner's first event. They're going to be looking for, feedback, and they're going to be looking at the data and see how you guys have taken part in the event, and all that kind of stuff. And in speaking to them, they are really looking to do a lot more events. So obviously going forward, things will get tweaked, things will get changed, and hopefully for the better. The events might go on for longer. They might require more activity points or something like that. The prizes might get better. All that kind of stuff could happen. But at the end of the day, like I say, this is their first event. So what we're going to do, because one of the big ways that you can earn activity points is Hideout TV. Now, for those of you that don't know how Hideout TV works, basically you come on here, you link your Hideout TV account, you link your Hideout TV account back to Contract Miner, and then basically you just watch videos. That's all you got to do. You just watch videos, you clock up points, and then you can transfer those points back to Contract Miner. And it's very simple. For those of you that don't know how this works, I did recently make a sort of a quick tutorial on it, so I will put that video, a link to that video, in the description. And if you go to the end of this video, that link will be there also, so you can just click on it and get watching. So basically what you would do once you've watched the video, you've collected your points, you can see here I've got 50 points there. You click transfer, and then you go redeem points, and then we find Contract Miner here. Now, because this is quite a low amount, this should go straight into the account, which is what I'm hoping for. Over a certain amount, there is there are X amount of days you have to wait, depending on how many tokens you've sent over or how many points you've sent over. But at this low level, we should get it straight away, which I'm hoping will then reflect into the Xmas event. So if we go redeem that now, continue. Now we just go here, we click on, let's just go back to the beginning, so it should reshuffle things. Okay, so then if we click on the Xmas event, there you go, 108, hang on, let's just drop into the offer wall and scroll down. Okay, that's weird. Okay, right, so you can see here I've actually got two pending. So I've actually got one for 1,210, which I sent yesterday. You can see that that is going to clear tomorrow. So this one will clear today. It says pending 275, which is what we've just sent. It will clear today, but for not until 9:30 in the evening. So unfortunately that's not going to show straight away. I was hoping that that would show straight away, but anyway, as a free player, they are things that you can do. Obviously you can also come in here to the offer wall. You can do things like CPC research, you can use Lootably, you can use, you know, AdSense Media is basically Hideout TV, and you can just do surveys and all that kind of stuff, and then that's going to end up going into your event. Now, as I've now shown you everything that you can do as a event free player. Also, as well, if you want to know more, you can click here, and it will just give you a rundown of the things, points and stuff like that, on what you're, you know, what, depending on what you're doing, it will show you basically how many points that you can earn. Okay, so like I say, we've sort of gone through the free player process. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade myself to the premium pass. So we go here. So we're going to go for this one. At the end of the day, the developer sent me the amount required to get the biggest one. So I'm not going to be cheap and go for this one and then keep 5,000 in my account, because that's a bit out of order as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to do this one. So there you go. So premium pass active. You can now earn premium rewards, blah, 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 blah. And so now basically when I earn so when I click on something like the reward, the RP games now, I believe I get an extra I think basically I'm boosted by 20%, but essentially I still have got to do the RP games. I've still got to do things like, you know, Hideout TV, do the surveys, stuff like that. It doesn't really give me any more. It just gives me a bit of a boost. Yes, obviously I also get the premium pass prizes, but you know, like I say, I'm, you know, very thankful to the developer for giving me that. And at the end of the day, to be honest with you, this event is so sort of small compared to obviously other events we have on other platforms. There's nothing really I can say bad about it, and it's got nothing to do with the fact that obviously I have been have some credits put into my account. Nothing to do with that. It is very simple. It's a very simple rewards event. As a free player, you could get all these rewards, I think, if you put the work in, a week or 2 weeks. I think easily a week, actually. If you put the work in, I think you could easily get... I mean, it's a month-long event, so you don't need to rush it. But if you really put the work in, I think you could get everything in this event within a week. Maybe 2 weeks at the outside. And like I say, for a first event, the developer has been very kind in that sense. He could have made it the top level prize, 2,850 points. That, any other platform, that would have been something like 28,500. That's, so like I say, it's all good. There's nothing difficult about it. You just got to come on here, do what you normally do, and then you're going to get those prizes. Obviously, if you want to pony up the extra CMC, then you're going to really benefit from them premium prizes. But still, as a free member, the amount of free mega hash, free reward points, all those things you can cash in the sort of reward point area, and you can obviously claim those timed mega hashes to boost you up the leaderboard and so you're mining more coins. They are still really great prizes for the free members, or basically people playing as free players. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you have real great fun. Oh, I think we just said we've had a payout. An offer wall payout complete. That was weird. Yeah, that one. There you go. 275 has been completed. So let's have a quick look then. Okay, yeah, there you go. 858.65. So we can claim all that. That's kind of mad, isn't it? So we can claim that. So I don't know if I want to claim that now, or I can claim that and then maybe claim the other one later. I don't know. So yeah, so if I claim that now, claim that now, claim that now, and then claim that now. So that is, I mean, obviously I realized that I really wish I didn't realize it was going to come in so quickly, because obviously it said 9:30. So I think it's 9:30 UK time, and I actually thought that this site actually worked on UK time, but obviously it doesn't. But had I realised, I would have waited, so we could have seen what that would have given free players. But obviously, because I'd already activated my premium pass, basically we got the premium 20% boost. But still, that is one, that was one small amount of coins or small amount of points from Hideout TV, and we just claimed like 6 prizes. Was it? Yeah, basically, 5 prizes. So yeah. So that's all you got to do. If that's something, that you can do, because obviously the thing is as well is not everyone can use Hideout TV. There are certain countries that are not allowed, but for those of you that can, that is an absolutely brilliant tool. If you don't mind just having watching a few videos, and that will rack up points for you. But like I say, check out that tutorial that I'm basically put in at the end of this video. Also as well, I will put a tutorial in for Contract Miner. So for any of you, those of you that don't really know a lot about Contract Miner, but think it looks like a fun and interesting way to earn yourself some free crypto, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put basically I'll put that tutorial at the end of this video for you guys to click on as well. So check both of those out, Hideout TV and the tutorial for Contract Miner. It's going to help you loads and get yourself up and running, and get yourself some of these free coins and get yourself some of these great prizes from the Christmas event. Okay, so I am going to leave that there. I hope you found that helpful and informative. And if you can smash that like button, please, it really does support my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.